Hey there, this special WTF, that's What the Falk version of Jimformation, is in response to a question from the internet. The internet writes, what the falk is going on with Ashland commissions? Well, it all started in May of 2022 when City Manager Joe Lessard suggested the city could save money by consolidating some of the 16 regular commissions and basically decommission, get it? Many of them. Making them less formal and part-time with fewer paid city employees working them. It went down something like this.
Oh, city commissions. Parks, planning, and historical commissions are the only ones with independent discretion. This is city manager guy talking. And all the rest of the commissions should be combined and made ad hoc commissions. And this guy goes, oh yeah, well the tree commission reviews tree permits regularly, and city manager goes, make planning do it. And this one goes, wildfire commission is super helpful. The city manager goes, make them all volunteer helpers for the fire department. So they all fill out this form to vote on which commissions they'd like to be combined or turned into ad hoc, and that was turned in to somebody, and maybe later somebody will look at that. I don't know how that works. And then a resolution creating advisory committees. The wildfire committee chair said the volunteer work commissioners do is much more valuable than the expense of staff time in the big picture. So making committees ad hoc diminishes their input. And then the city manager said, here's an org chart about commissions. And there was no org chart publicly shown on the screen, so his presentation didn't make any sense without all the graphs. Maybe it was good, but it didn't make sense. And so this one goes, hey, why can't there be a quick process that council can convene and approve temporary ad hoc groups? And the city manager said, well, sometimes you just need two arborists to confirm what we want to do. So we just call people we know and get the confirmation, and then we do it, like a business would do, or like somebody with no elections or no accountability, a non-governmental place. So, and this one goes, so informal calls to experts without minutes or transparency is a problematic replacement for government supervised meetings. Excellent point right there. This one goes, and this one says, hey, the city manager can do what he wants, so we can't restrict that. I don't know if that's so. And then this one says, hey, I move to split this into three parts, and they all approve. Just the first part says, I move to approve the full-time commissions and committees. That's Parks and Rec, planning, and budget. Okay, those are real commissions that are going to keep 100% full-time. This one goes, let's allow 2 student members to vote. And the city manager goes, if you do that, you got to add 2 voting members to every committee. And I'm not certain if that was approved or how that ended up, but that was all approved. And then, we go to the second part. The study advisory committees. These have members appointed by the mayor and council, and it is climate, historic, housing, art, social equity, and racial justice. And this one says, here she is, she goes, she says, oh yeah, I would like to add 6 new climate things, all that. And I think they added those things. And then this one says, I move to approve, and it was all approved. And then the third part, management advisory committees. It's the lowest of committees, I guess, called together by staff whenever they are needed, like Batman. And then it's the airport, city band, SDC, tree and forest lands, wildfire safety, and the art committees. And so wildfire guy says, we want all members of the Forest Lands and Wildfire Commission to continue to stay in this working group because it's less formal as a management committee and it's to make us more efficient. AKA, we don't have to do minutes and we're not as responsible to other people, which is, I get them, I get that. And then she says, we also have to reconsider the Transportation Commission as well. That was all approved. No, advisory committee update for transportation and tree committees. Well, yeah, this guy goes, hey, I don't like the MAC. And what was a MAC? A MAC is a management advisory committee. And he says, what's their new scope? And this one goes, the Transportation Committee should be in a standing committee with council approving members and stuff. That was a good point. And then this one goes, hey, the MAC is bad, and the mayor should continue to be in charge of appointing committee members. And this one says, hey, I don't like the Transportation Committee as a MAC for sure. And then this one goes, so I move to make the Transportation and the Forest Lands Committee full standing committees with the mayor and council appointment responsibilities, and then the Tree Commission can just be a regular MAC, an advisory committee, and that was all approved. And then,
so it is December 5th right now, and things are not completely settled, but I think there are now only 2 formal commissions with a paid city employee recording minutes and Robert's rules, and they have discretion to make binding decisions, and those are the Parks and Recs Commission and the Planning Commission. And Parks and Rec are voted into office, and planning commissioners are appointed by the mayor. Then there are 7 standing advisory committees that still meet monthly, but don't require minutes, so no city employee records minutes or costs us money, I think. And maybe Robert's rules don't apply. Not 100% clear how those meetings are going to change from how they used to run. Those committees are SEEP, Forest Lands, Historic Committee, Housing and Human Services, Art, Social Equity, Racial Justice, and Transportation. And the mayor still appoints all the committee members. Finally, 5 management advisory committees are just called together by the city whenever they decide they need them by whoever needs them. That is Airport, Band, SDC, Tree, and Wildfire Safety. This category was correctly critiqued by Councilor Gina Duquesne's statement, informal calls to experts without minutes or transparency is a problematic replacement for government supervised meetings. Right? Well, I hope that was all very close to true. This has been WTF, What the Falk, the committee edition. And my name is Jim Falkenstein saying stay smart and let's all try to figure stuff out.